Hello fellow Carmens, my name is Danny, and judging from the title of this video, you know what we're going to talk about. But I don't. I just kind of started this video, and I want to see where it takes us. So I am a little sick. That's definitely made things a little tough, recording-wise. Because I keep coughing like every minute, and it sucks. Well, we're really going to talk about our accomplishments and milestones in this video, and our future plans, channels ups and downs, analytics, I suppose, and just a few other things that come to mind. I don't really have an itinerary for this video. I kind of just want to talk, see where we're at. I would just like to start this off saying that I'm very proud of what we have accomplished on this YouTube channel within the last year. It's crazy. It's insane. Especially given certain circumstances. It's been just like, wow. So let's see here. I probably won't record the screen, but I'll show some pictures of let's see. Let's do a year. 1 year. So we basically started off the year with video games, obviously. See, today's December. So we stopped posting at the beginning of the year. That is because I was on a business trip. It was very important at the time. And then I came back saying that I'm definitely still alive. And I feel like that's when I had some motivation for the channel. I really wanted to start posting things. And I made a compilation of the previous series that I did, Lords of the Fallen. Kind of made a boss compilation, which got some good attention here and there. Not really good attention, but it got some attention. It had more than what I thought it would. I did some I did a teaser referring to the very milestone accomplishing 10-hour live stream for 100 subscribers. I just want to give ourselves a pat on the back and myself a pat on the back. We had 100 subscribers at the beginning of this year. And now we're at 333 subscribers. That is insane. We hit 100 subscribers at the beginning of this year. That is so much improvement. Even if we don't have a lot of views to acknowledge that, we have subscribers. We have people. And I cherish that a lot. I definitely appreciate that from you guys. It shows that we are doing something. We're doing something right. That 10-hour live stream, I'm super proud of it. I know it didn't get a lot of attention, but it is a milestone that I wanted to work on for a long time. I wanted to do something crazy. You know, I just wanted to do something spontaneous, and I was super excited about it. So that's when we did it. I know I was a little late to making that, but it happened regardless. Then we did the Dying Light series, which got pretty good attention here and there. Had some 1K views and whatnot. That's also when we did a face reveal for the first time. It was this year, or 2024 was when we did the face reveal. The reason why I did it then was because I wanted to improve on the channel. And in order to do what I had planned for it, I needed my face. I needed to show you guys what I looked like. So that's when we did that. And then that's when we really took off with a bunch of content. I also wanted to start collabs. That's why I did the face reveal. Because I did have collabs lined up with Skitcraft, which was very exciting. And that stemmed to a few other collaborations as well. With Nero Lazarus, Sugar Phantom. It's very exciting. And I was very fortunate to have that opportunity. Around 3 months later, we hit 200 subscribers. That's crazy. Almost 3 months. And we had 100 subscriber plus. That's cool. That's really cool to see. We did play some games that we wanted to play for a while, like Fierce to Fathom. I really wanted to do that series. We also did the Lancaster League. That was really fun. There are some games that I wish got more attention, but I mean, it is what it is. It's just part of being a small YouTuber and having a low subscriber count. Did some collaborations. Our School Labyrinth video, the most anticlimactic ending in gaming history. That was our first collab with Nero Lazarus. So we gained collaborations just in this year. Skitcraft, Nero Lazarus, Sugar Phantom. Chris the Outsider was our most recent one. And then later on, 7 months ago, I posted another update video that basically explained my plans for the channel. That's when I started kind of diving into, I have all these plans lined up. It's starting to get overwhelming. So now let's try to balance this out and still work on them, but at the same time, acknowledging that I need to do better at organizing my plans. So we finish In Tatum, Another Crab's Treasure, and The Dying Light, the following DLC. And then that's when I decided to go for, instead of posting one content here and then another content here and then back and forth, that's when I decided to do just playthrough. Same game until I finished it, and then the next one. Playthrough, same game until I finished it, and then the next game. It got pretty decent views if we're comparing it to all my other videos. Consistently, not most popular. But those are games that I promised that I would play to subscribers, and then I never did. And then I ended up losing those subscribers, unfortunately. Or at least their interactions, which I should have took advantage of at the time, but I didn't, and that's my fault. I procrastinated, and I took it for granted. But that's when we decided that we're going to knock these bad boys out because I really want to, and I promised that I would, and I didn't. So that's what we did. We played the Indigo Parallel. We played Happy's Humble Burger Farm. Finished that series. Somebody recommended Layers of Fear, so I played all of them. Layers of Fear 1, Layers of Fear Inheritance DLC, Layers of Fear 2. And then that's when we made the second update video, saying like, we're doing so good right now. We're going to continue. It's kind of like a milestone, or not a milestone, but it's an update video. I mean, what else can you really say? And that's when we started playing Remnant from the Ashes. Even though Remnant 2 was recommended to us, I wanted to start with the first one, because you can't just read the fourth book into a 10-book series and understand what's going on. So I wanted to play the first one. We did that, but halfway through, or partway through, I should say, I got into a car accident. I was driving down the road in my Hyundai, and I hit a deer. There's no avoiding it. It happened pretty fast. Thankfully, I was okay. The car was not. And that was a pretty stressful point in my life at the time because I was carless. I still had to go to work. I still have a full-time job and responsibilities to go to and hold up to. And it made things really difficult because I also wanted to record, but I couldn't because I had other things I had to put my time towards. So that's where we had a big break in the channel. Mostly just a month and a half of a break. And then once that was all handled and fully configured, that's when we hopped back onto the channel and we started playing Remnant from the Ashes again. But at that point, it felt like it dragged on because, again, I lost the people that wanted to watch Remnant from the Ashes too. And because I took so long, not only did I lose the people, but I lost the motivation. And it made things very difficult. Which is unfortunate. Because it's hard when you lose that motivation. It's hard. But we finished Remnant from the Ashes. We also finished Remnant from the Ashes Project 2923 DLC. That was pretty fun. And that's when we started collabing much more. I had a few videos already, and then I made more videos, collaboration videos. And that's when I started really editing my content. This was 2 months ago. Really peak editing. I've never edited so much in my life. But my mistake was I was doing it every day. And I was putting a lot of time into it. I did get some pretty decent views out of it. Obviously because effort shows. But it was draining. It really was draining. And then that's when I made the update video of we need to talk about a few things. Because I was putting a lot of time into YouTube and not a lot of time into my personal life, into my relationships, into my job. I was just so focused on YouTube that I was lacking in all the other departments. And that's when I needed to sit back, stop, and refocus myself on what I should be focusing on. My main attention, at least. So that's what we talked about. The lack of motivation, battling mental health. And, I mean, obviously, I'm still going through that. It's not something that just goes away. Mental health is very important, and it should always come first, even if we don't think it should, or we just ignore it and think it'll just go away on its own. But it's difficult because the biggest critic is yourself. So when you hold yourself to the standard, it's hard to get away from that when it's already been set, if that makes sense. So that's when we really decided that we would get rid of our dedication to our subscriber recommended games until further notice. And it sucked. It really hurt to say that because I wanted to be able to play games that you guys want to see. But I took too long, and that's a sacrifice that I had to make. But kind of moving on from there, I've been collabing more. It's been very fun collabing. We did a lot of videos with Skitcraft, Nero Lazarus, Sugar Phantom. That's when we started adding our face into the thumbnails, which was a cool editing curve for me. And I do enjoy it. I do like having my face on there because I think it adds more personability to the video. Getting more with the times. Obviously, it depends on if it's appropriate. You know, some videos I feel like it doesn't need my face in it. Yeah. And then, as of recently, we finally launched our Discord community server, which I'm very happy about. I put a lot of time into it, and I wanted to make sure it was perfect before I made it public. Obviously, there are still learning curves, and things change. So I'm not professional or prestiged at Discord. There's always room for improvement. But I am very happy with how it turned out, and I think it's very set up very well, and I'm excited to have that community grow and have more people join the Discord. I'm very excited about that. I love interaction, and we've been lacking in that department lately because of my previous ignorance to withholding my obligations for you guys. I know a lot of big words. I hope that it makes sense. But I feel like with the year coming to an end, in the new year beginning, I feel like this is a great start to having some goals, and some realistic goals at that, because we can't make a goal that has high expectations and high effort. You know, it's not realistic. So, what are some goals? I think one of my biggest goals is having a consistent schedule. I would like to try to aim for that. I know I'm still working on it, but I would like to post twice a week, if that's possible, for my work schedule and balancing that and my personal life and all that stuff. That is one of my goals that I'd like to work on, that I'd like to see. I would like to start playing newer games. I know that's not entirely possible all the time because, you know, it's money, but it's realistic. Lately I've been playing a lot of older games, and obviously no one's looking for these older games, so it's not getting a lot of attention. On my Steam, I have over 1,000 video games because I have bad spending habits with cheap horror games, and I never play them. It's mostly just a collection kind of thing. I feel like I have that, what's that called? It's a collective mindset. I can't remember what it's called, but I have the urge to complete a set of video games if I have like 2 of them of a series, you know? Which doesn't help because now I'm spending a lot of money and I'm not making content on these video games. And then when I do, it's going to take forever to get through them. It might take a whole year just to complete 3 series. And that's not realistic. I'm not going to get content from that. I'm not going to get viewer counts or subscribers from that, from video games that people are not even looking for anymore. It just makes it tough, you know, because I want to play all these video games, but I know not a lot of people are going to watch them. I can try things to make it so that I could still play these older games and try to strive for that reach. But that's not how this day and age works, unfortunately. If I want to get a lot of views and a lot of you guys to watch my content, I'm gonna have to make that sacrifice and just start fresh and play new games. I'll probably play an old game here and there. I'll see if I can make that work. But it does kind of suck seeing only a couple people watch my videos. It does suck because I put a lot of work and effort into making these videos, even if they're not fully edited. It just sucks seeing a lot of effort go unnoticed, and that hurts. That is a contributing factor to the loss of motivation, and seeing that happen, it just sucks overall. Like, Skitcraft and I put a good amount of time into the Death in Unison series, and it's only gotten very limited views. The highest view count is 10 for the first video. That's it. So that's unfortunate. I was very excited to post a series quite a few months ago. One of the videos didn't even get any views, you know. So it sucks to see something that you're very excited about or that you put a lot of time into go unnoticed. That's why it's hard to continue with YouTube. That's why I've taken breaks. But at the same time, I really want to do this because it makes me happy. Making YouTube videos, playing video games, posting my reactions, it makes me happy. Because once in a while, there'll be a person, one of you guys, that'll comment on a video saying, "Keep up the good work. You're amazing. I love your content." And that is the biggest booster and the biggest motivator to have. So hopefully opening a Discord server pushes more of that opportunity out to you guys. I'm not saying every day say, "Oh my God, you're so good." But to at least have that personable interaction and maybe even like constructive criticism or just giving game ideas or video ideas or just talking, you know? It's good to hear what you guys are looking for and what you guys would like to see. And just getting to know you guys, you know? Share some humor. We do have a meme channel. We have a general chat channel. We have a music channel, pets. Get to share our interests. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy about it. And it is slowly growing, which I'm excited about. I don't know if I'm going to edit this. I might just keep it raw. But ugh, that's disgusting. But I want to keep this video down to earth because it's how I'm truly feeling. And honesty is key. It's where I'm at. There's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot going on in your lives, let alone one person's life. And it's important to remember that you're not alone, that you have people that care about you, that are willing to talk to you. And it's important to always think of the positive in a situation. Because even if you feel like you're down, if you feel like you're hit rock bottom, you're in a deep, dark hole, just remember that there is always a positive to the situation. There's always a way out. You gotta believe. And that's where I'm at. I'm clumsy. I'll just throw that out there. So I feel like metaphorically I'm always falling into holes. Dark holes. Long dark holes. But I always climb out of them. Because you always have to look at the positive in the situation. And even if you're depressed, I'm never suicidal. I just want to throw that out there. I've never thought of it. I think it's a very sensitive, important subject. So if there is somebody out there that is feeling that way, they should have attention. They should be treated the same as you, but at the same time be cared for, because that is a very stressful part of your life to be a part of. But I'm going off the rails. It's important to find the good in situations, because you're not going to accomplish what you're looking for by moping around, by not doing anything. If you want to get out of this situation, you got to do something about it. And to get it out of the way, you got to do what's right. You know? Like, for an example, like if you are depressed, if you are depressed, and you're like, this sucks. If you think the only way out of it is to end your life, there's more than that. There are so many ways to get out of depression. And scientifically and clinically, there are so many ways to help depression. Obviously, there's never a cure. It's something that everybody battles, some more intensely than others. But there are so many ways to help and to get out of these ruts. And it could sound stupid, like, that's small, that's not going to work, or it's just unrealistic. Try it. Just try it. You know, there's no harm in it. If you're already at rock bottom, there's no way farther to go. So try it. See if it works. If it doesn't, at least you know. At least you tried it. But if it does work, not only have you proved yourself wrong, but now you're happy because you know that there's hope. And it all comes down to just trying. And that's what's most important. I'm kind of just spieling right now, going off of what's on my mind, but I hope this has been educational or entertaining. Not a lot of humor going on in this video. It's pretty long. I don't know if this is going to get any of attention, but I just felt like I needed to say that. You're not alone. I'm not alone. We're pushing through this. This is what's on my mind. So if you do watch this video, you're going to know what's up and what the plans are. How things go in the background, you know. And even if we're not getting a lot of attention on this channel, there's still hope. Being a new YouTuber, you start at the bottom, you know. So the only way is up. I just got to start trying things. See if it works. If it doesn't work, oh well. There's more things to try. I can't beat myself up on it, because that's going to get me nowhere. But at the same time, acknowledging that it's tough. And you do need a break here and there. You do need support. Bounce off of people. Like I've talked in a videos like explaining that I've spoken to my fellow YouTuber, content creator friends. They've been very helpful, and it's important to have people around you that care about you. Not only care about you, but that are willing to open up and just talk. You know, sometimes it's all you need. It's just to talk. Yeah. It's definitely not going to get any view. It's not going to get any attention. But it's important to me. Not to sound selfish, but that's what this is all about. Being a YouTuber, you post things that you want to do. You know, I know a lot of these YouTubers, they are attention seekers. There's definitely a more vulgar word for that. But that's all it is, you know. And it sucks to see that all the people that are out for the clout, that are out for just getting the views, it's all fake. There's no personality. It's just lost in that process. But it sucks because at the same time, those people are getting thousands and thousands of views, even millions of views, and there's no personality. You know, it sucks to see that people that actually care about their videos, or not just the success of a video, but that want the video to be down to earth, and is barely getting any attention because it's not what people are looking for. At least in this generation, in this society right now, it's not what people are looking for. They're looking for short content. They're looking for stuff that's heavily edited, fake, that'll just brain rot and please the mind for a few seconds at a time. You know, you don't know how many times I've doom scrolled through Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I don't have TikTok, but I know how toxic that could be. That's a rabbit hole. It's brain rot. And it's not what the world used to be. It used to be much happier than this. And I'm not saying that everybody are like these people, are fake, because not all everybody's fake. Like, for an example, PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, those are very high subscriber counted people. And they might have started off fake in a way, but I mean, that's the only way that they knew how to grow their channel. It did. No, I shouldn't say it started fake, because that's not true. It started from the heart. And then it turned into, okay, in order to make content, I need to be fake. To an extent. Because that's terrible. That's terrible. That's a terrible example. But you lose that original drive. You have to make videos that people want to see, not what you want. But the reason why I referenced PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Jacksepticeye is because they are still down to earth. PewDiePie has over 100 million subscribers. He was at one point the most subscribed YouTube channel on YouTube. And yet he still is personable. He's down to earth. He makes videos that he wants to make. And he still gets a lot of attention. Markiplier. He's probably the most down-to-earth YouTuber I've seen in a while that has as many subscribers as he has. It's good to see that there are people like that, out there in the world that still have a lot of attention, but stay humble. But it does suck to see a lot of the people that are hogging all the attention are the fake personalities. In conclusion, that's what I'm trying to get at. That conversation started off terribly, but we got there. Because I don't want to be fake. I don't want to have a fake personality just to get attention. But that's the easiest way people are doing it. Like, I saw a video of somebody explaining that the way they make content takes 5 minutes. And they get hundreds of thousands of views. And it's just brain rot. But that's what people are watching. And that's how they're making money, is just brain rot. They're feeding into it. And it's making people dumb. Numb to society. But they're making money off of it. And that's what counts. That's what's important to them. Just bothers me. I want to be able to make content that means something to not only me, but my viewers. And yet we still get recognition from it. That's what I want. But obviously, that is pretty difficult to achieve. So with that being said, don't give up. Never surrender. With great power comes great responsibility. No. I don't know. Sorry, this is a very long video. Like I said before, I don't think this is going to get a lot of attention. But it was important to me to make this. And I don't know. Who knows? Maybe 5 years down the line, this video will mean something. Somebody will remix it and say, hey, you remember when you made this? Or they'll out me and say, hey, you said this. That's bad. Now my reputation's ruined. But, oh well. It's important that this video is down to earth and honest. And I hope it didn't sound like I was bashing PewDiePie, Markiplier, or Jacksepticeye, because I'm not. They're probably pretty cool people. Yeah, so I think that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. 40 minutes of me ranting, unedited. Sometimes I just wish life was easy. But if it was easy, then it'd be meaningless. You need it to be difficult to be interesting. That's what makes life exciting. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I look forward to seeing you in the new year. 2025, baby. Quarter way through the millennium. Thank you guys for joining my journey. If you like this video, please press the like button and it means a lot to me. Leave a comment in the comment section down below if you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or constructive criticism, and press the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content like this. I love you. And thank you.